So I cancelled the last stream because I have equipment problem. Um, so just to recap, in the last stream I was talking about what it's like for me now to get up in the mornings. I have to climb off the floor to activate and start the day by engaging my muscles, because if you rely on tipping yourself out of bed with this disease, you won't know if your muscles are working or not, because the nerve lines have been shredded overnight. They've been shredded from the growth of the tumors, the calcification, the needling, the scouring, the needling of the nerve lines. And the very first movement that you do, if it's not gentle, you risk tearing nerves and losing contact. Hi, Tony. So, yeah, I've not been streaming for the last few weeks because I honestly had so little energy that all I wanted to do was look after myself. I couldn't focus on anything else. I wanted to document what I was going through, but there were moments when I had enough energy to focus on something, and I just wanted to just take care of myself and not put the effort into talking about what I was going through, because it just felt like this whole cycle of disability that I could barely climb out of. And when I could climb out of it, I just wanted to just play, just exist, just live, and not think about anything, just, and I'm doing a bit of a mix of that now, because it's been really tough, and I've been trying to get my energy levels back. And what that means is my capacity to stay awake through the day and to stay focused enough on a task is expanding. So I have more capacity to focus and be productive, whatever that may be. But it's unstable, and I crash. And the reason why that is because there are a number of factors. There's less inflammation in my body, but when you get a nerve injury anywhere in your body, your brain receives it as an injury to itself, because your nerve is connected to your brain. So when your brain feels injured, it goes, ouch, that hurt. Your brain starts an inflammatory response to tell that nerve to regrow, to heal it. And part of that inflammatory response shuts you down. That inflammatory response, you start to get brain fog, you start to struggle with speech, you start to have neurological issues, and ultimately you get really chronically fatigued. The CEO of your brain just shuts you down, and you can't control it. And I've been going through 3-day cycles of just being laid flat on the floor, because my brain was just not tolerating any more nerve damage anymore, and I just had to fight it, just had to let it heal. Unfortunately, that sedentary behavior, and I love to play, I love to swim every day. Hi Morgan, thank you. I don't want this to sound like a pity party. I am literally here just documenting the progress of this disease, in the hope that anyone else going through this can feel validated and understand. I feel like I have a great ability to understand what's going on in my body, because I do all this studying, and I do anatomy illustrations and paintings and sculptures. I sculpt the brain and things like that. So anyway, I don't want to lose myself. This was a video blog so that I could transcribe from all these documentations that I'm doing, stuff that I can edit into a more concise, chronological, easy to follow format for anyone else going through similar kind of disease, whether that is sarcoma, whether that's cancer. the metastatic behavior of all diseases, even if it's endometriosis, all metastatic diseases follow the same progression. And I've been fighting this now, and I'm really high risk now. I have got to build up my blood bank for surgery, and I'm suffering with microfractures now. And the reality is, I've been told now that this surgery is really dangerous. If my pelvis fractures, that's going to be a massive shock to the body, a lot of internal bleeding, which they will have to plug up with a plastic spacer that's already pre-fit. I'm going to lose a lot of blood. They've asked me if possible to bank blood, and I'm like, look at me, I can't bank blood. So I've got 8 weeks to try and get as strong as I can to prevent bone fractures, because in the event of a bone fracture, I might not make it. If I do make it, I will be supposedly disabled for a year while I build a new bone scaffold for the reimplantation of the hip revision. I'm laughing at that because if I survive, I'm happy. I'm not a miserable, depressive, unhappy person, but the last 3 weeks have been tough because I have been more disabled than I've ever felt. It's, I'm sitting on a heated mat right now because I'm warming up all the juices. I'm trying to get my joints fluid so that I can start moving, start commanding my muscles, roll around, floor dance, get those muscles stretched out and pulling on the bones to strengthen my bones, because I am microfracturing. I am falling from a crawling position and breaking my arm with stress fractures. And I have stress fractures in my hands, both hands, and in my right foot, and bone bruises on my knees. It's just, I'm not wincing because I'm so used to the pain. I don't whelp and I don't wince. I just move through it. And the movement is not graceful. I am like a walking zombie. I am just kind of staggering around and just doing what I can. But so Morgan, yeah, it's difficult for me to pay attention to the thread. I'm doing this documentary to edit later on, so I do the best to interact when I can. So reading what you're saying is kind of tough. It's just hard for me to focus on two things at the same time. Protein, yes. I've been doing sardines. And I'm so sick to death of sardines and fish breath and fish poop, so but yeah, I've been working hard on that, and hot chocolate, and eating's very difficult. It's just really difficult to, I can't maintain any weight, so my goal is to maintain strength. And because of the fractures, it makes it hard to develop any strength. So what I'm doing today is I'm just going to roll around on the floor and get my muscles juiced up so that I can move and start commanding my muscles and doing like floor dance, floor stretching, to get the muscles really pulling on the bones in a safe, low impact way, to build the bone strength, or at least keep the bone strength, keep whatever I've got, because I'm getting brittle. I'm starting to struggle with the disability now because I'm a very playful person. I'm always pranking and playing in the pool and having fun on my own, but it was a real eye-opener yesterday that I can't do handstands anymore. And I try them anyway underwater, but I literally heard my bone pop underwater. I know the difference between muscle pain, tendon pain. I know the difference in that because I've suffered easement injury in my hip replacement overhang over the years. There's constant ligament injury and tendon injury. So I know very well what that feels like. And this was a snap. And I literally heard it in my brain, like bone conduction pop through the water. I was like, great. And I'm a really tough person. People that have been following me know that I do one-armed handstands for fun. I just love to do handstands because I love to play with the boundaries of my existence. I love to be as superhuman as I can be in this decaying body because I'm fighting. And I enjoy the fight. I enjoy it because I'm like, oh, I'm really a warrior now. I'm going to keep my strength going. Hey, baby girl. My bunnies are still not bonded. They still fight. These little fur tornadoes. Okay, so that was a win. She got past him. Hello, baby girl. So, I've got another light stand up there. I could put this on, but I'm just going to leave it down here and I'll just work out here. Oh, they're gonna do their thing again. I have to keep an eye on them because they fight. Kissy? Oh, baby girl. Trotting it. Life is hard, but I like, you know, if I can't walk, I'm gonna roll around on the floor and play and just enjoy it. I'll put some music on, get chill. And I hope they don't be a right pair of pests today because they keep fighting. Hello, baby girl. Hello, sweetie pie. Oh, my baby girl. She's an elder bunny. Hello, baby girl. She's staying out of view of the camera. Hello, Beano. Hello, baby. So, oh, Tony. Tony asked, how do I go about being a moderator for you? So I asked if you would earlier. What I have to do is I have to do some settings thing and select you and make you a moderator, but because I can't really focus very well at the moment, I won't do it today. But after the live stream, I'll figure it out and add you as a moderator. And it's just because I go on the streams and a lot of people that come in sometimes don't have context with what I'm going through. And over the years, as I've posted, without having a diagnosis for the disease, and I intuitively do things like this, I get dressed in shiny clothes to slide around on the floor and ease my pain. And people sexualize it. and I, it's just really offensive, it's insensitive, and even when I put the title in my video, what I'm fighting and how I'm going about it, I can get these really awful, like judgmental comments and ad hominem attacks, like, you know, ew, what's wrong with her face? It's like, well, I have cancer, you know, so that's what it looks like on the face, you know, that, like, weird stuff like that. And people can be so insensitive, and it's like, I just don't need that. And I don't want to shut off the chat, which is what I did last time. I switched off the chat because I'm just tired. I'm tired of seeing people's, I don't know what the willpower that drives it is, why people have to be intentionally insensitive, even when I have put in the title of the video that I'm going through this life-threatening, debilitating disease that wants to take my life away. Okay. Okay. I think it's the Temu delivery.
Probably.
I don't think it's by Unicorn. I'm looking forward to that, but I don't think it's that.
Yep.
Yes?
Thank you.
Is it my unicorn?
You too.
Are you shitting me? I've got a unicorn! I've literally got my unicorn! Oh my god!
There you go.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay. Because I'm having difficulty moving around, I ordered myself a child's pink unicorn to just ride around on, and it's arrived. Pink unicorn. Pink unicorn. I wasn't expecting it until next week. Oh my god. I need to open it. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Can I? I can't believe I got a pink unicorn.
Hang on. I can't put one hand.
And another box. I wasn't expecting this today at all. Like, this is just like, oh yes! I have to screw it. I have to screw its head on. coming out its butt. Unicorn's head is coming out of its butt. Okay.
Just cut that a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little.
Okay, I need to. Okay. I'm sorry if my live stream is so awful, but this is.
Let me take the knife away.
There you go. What is this? Why are you shaking your head? This is brilliant. This is brilliant. I'm gonna just scooch around the house, and this is the safe way to get up in the mornings. I can climb onto my unicorn and scooch over. I should have thought of this months ago, but anyway, if I get through surgery, this is what I'm going to use for physical therapy. I'm going to ride around on my unicorn. It's great. I can go to the pool now. I'll be able to go to the pool. I'll be able to scooch to the pool on my unicorn.
Is that bolt on?
Yeah, it's got a little Allen key. This is like literally, this is the funniest day. I was not expecting it this weekend. I wasn't expecting it until next week. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's just like that.
Yeah, what is this? Oh, it's just a footrest. So this thing apparently it can cope with 160 pounds. And I am 110 now. Great. Oh! Oh my goodness! It goes up and down.
Oh dear.
What? Oh, that's how it works. It's got like a little push pedal in it. So you sit on it and it leaps forward. And look. Oh my god. Oh, this is brilliant. Okay. I was not expecting that. The unicorn has scared the bunnies away. Right, tip this back up. That was a bit funny because I wasn't expecting that to show today. I bought myself a unicorn because I'm looking at the mobility aids for around the house, and honestly, a wheelchair, sedentary position with shortened psoas muscle, that's not going to heal me. That's going to actually make things worse, because if you don't move with this disease, you lose it. And sitting in a wheelchair, no, not going to do it. I just can't sit still anyway, and I get extremely frustrated if I can't play. I am a big kid at heart, and I think that's just part of my culture, part of the way I grew up. I'm Chinese, and there was a lot of emphasis to go outside and play, and our Chinese uncles would come and they would teach us little bits of kung fu. I'd be climbing trees, I'd be building tree houses. I did a lot of calligraphy too. Handwriting calligraphy. I've got a bunny poo in my hand. What am I doing? Oh my god, I cannot believe I've got this unicorn. This is so funny. Like, this mobility aid. I'm so pleased. Like, honestly, wheelchair or unicorn? What would you pick? Same price. I got a handbag holder. Can buy my handbag. She'll hold my handbag for me, my little care bag. I can squeeze my muscles, bounce around the house, and she's fun. I wasn't expecting it to show up today, and I'm really happy she did. But the bunnies are not happy with her right now. They're like, what the hell is that? Is she leaving us now? She's fallen in love with that beast of a thing. And I don't get my mummy's love anymore because she's abandoning us. Oh no, we'll have to kiss each other, we'll have to bond. Won't you, you little bastards? It's been 10 months and they have not bonded. They are sort of getting along together, but honestly, getting out of bed in the mornings, climbing off the floor in a crawl, and then diving after them has caused me my fractures. So I just need them to bond. I need them to bond before surgery, because they might have to rely on each other. They won't be able to have me around all the time. So, but anyway, I'm supposed to move to heal myself from hip revision. If the surgery goes badly and my bone needs a break to rebuild, re-ossify itself, I'm gonna be without a hip joint for a year while I regrow the bone. So I've decided I'm gonna bounce around on a unicorn for a year. I'm not gonna have a wheelchair. So yeah, she's gonna be my mobility, physical therapy. So I've got a handbag holder and I can steer her, and yay. And I think out of pure jealousy of the unicorn, my bunnies are gonna bond. So see if we can make them jealous, and then they'll have to rely on each other. It's very weird. I don't know if they're actually together or... Anyway, this has been a half-hour live stream. I'm wondering whether to take a break and then go on with some floor work.